Hi, and welcome back, everybody. I hope you all are having a fantastic day out there, but more importantly, I hope you are ready for this week, because this week for us investors will be big. This will be a massive week, probably the biggest week of the year. As what we know, that Federal Reserve is coming out this week with cuts. What their language will be in terms of these Federal Reserve interest rate cuts and what is happening, more importantly, economically, will be incredibly important for us as investors to watch and listen to very closely. So in this video, guys, I want to talk a little bit about that, but more importantly, all things Ripple and XRP related. You know what to do. Drop an X, smash the like button, and share the video. Let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution. Had a nice little week here this past week, guys, as we did go over 11%, 11.4% up on the 7-day. We're at 58 cents here today. I'm going to talk to you in just a little bit what the technicals are showing and what we are looking for in terms of resistance points that we need to break through, but did have a nice little week as Grayscale did launch the first official XRP trust in the US. This is absolutely huge for the future of XRP, as we see now the ability of institutional investors, accredited investors, getting in directly to XRP. Now also, following Grayscale's announcement, the first official XRP trust, what did we see? A massive pop, 6.5% in the first hour. Will XRP hit $1 with a potential ETF? And that is what a lot of people are talking about and speculating on, that this opens the door, gets us that much closer to that ETF. Now remember, I did a video on this past week. Big difference, stark difference from an ETF, as the ETF does have to get approved from the SEC versus the trust does not. So very less stringent conditions regarding this trust as we see it here, Grayscale XRP trust. As also, speaking on the SEC, guys, September is a big month, says Eleanor Terrett, for hearings on Capitol Hill. The Financial Services GOP just announced one for next week, 10 a.m. Eastern, entitled, check this out, Dazed and Confused, Breaking Down the SEC's Politicized Approach to Digital Assets. Witnesses yet to be announced, as Gary Gensler is also said to be appearing on Hill at the end of the month, although I'm told, she says an official date and whether or not there will be invited other SEC commissioners to testify along him has not yet been finalized. And so, of course, yesterday we did hear and saw a little bit of a movement upward on XRP when we did hear that Robinhood is now listing XRP. Now, I believe only in Europe at this point in time, but also another good move to move forward with this digital asset. Now, banks ranked by derivatives, we see JP Morgan at the top, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Bank of America. Why am I showing you this, guys? Because it's incredibly important to realize that XRP as a world reserve asset is what I believe it's going to be in the future, is going to be settling this type of money. We see trillions out there that XRP will be involved with. Now, I want to play this quick clip for you and listen very carefully as he tells you and explains the purpose of a digital asset we believe XRP will have in the way of finance.
System is going to be the universal one world, new world order system. Currently, we're almost done. And please look, what I'm about to say to you here, all right, specifically this last part right here. I want you to look into this yourself. Don't believe a thing I wrote here. Does this sound like science fiction to you? It might. But when you do your own research into this yourself, you'll see that what I have said here, I didn't just come up with this out of my head. You understand? Anyway, do your own research here. Currently, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and the Bank of International Settlements are diligently working towards implementing this new, entirely token-based cross-border trans-world system, which will be used to track, trace, log, monitor, market, control, and consolidate, and therefore reduce everything into a tradable token, a token which itself can be reduced into nothing than what it actually will be. a thing serving as a representation of something else. And then I write here at the end, and just when you thought that things could not possibly become even more bizarre.
Guys, it's coming straight from the horse's mouth. When we take a look and listen to the International Monetary Fund, World Bank, and listen to what they are saying, the documents that they are putting out in regards to digital assets, and then we take a look at things like the World Economic Forum, we take a look at the Bank of International Settlements, which we know Ripple is on the task force. How much more clear does it need to be? And unfortunately, a lot of people are getting tired of waiting, getting fatigued. They are going to miss out on this opportunity that is much, much bigger than any of us can actually fathom. This is so much bigger. When we take a look at the likes of these types of numbers, and then we know that they are directly telling us, clearly telling us, this is going to happen. This is happening. Not going to. It is happening. And we know XRP is closer than every single digital asset in the world to making this possible. Now, Dark Defender puts out, hey there, XRP had an excellent breakout and retest in the weekly RSI. I expect the price to strongly break 60. We need to get past 60 this week. He's saying within hours and proceed for the level boss 66 cents. He said, when the boss is eliminated, we will say ciao and never see him again. You're ready. I'm ready. Let's make this happen. Now, when we take a look at what the Federal Reserve is going to be doing and saying and potentially implementing this week, whether it's a 25 or 50 point basis point cut, we have to understand one thing. We have to understand the reason that they are doing it. And essentially, without them telling you 100% yet, it is going to be to enable a soft landing so we don't move into a recession. Now, whether we're going to move into a recession or not, and many do believe we're already in one, is to be determined. But they can turn that money printer on. They can move these markets, the likes of which we've never seen. And those that are bearish on interest rate cuts, I think that they have another thing are coming to them. Because when we see this market produce the amount of liquidity that is sitting on the sidelines, we're talking trillions, we're going to see the market move. We're going to see the stock market move, bringing the crypto market with it. But the only difference is the crypto market moves a lot faster. And in this infancy stage that we find ourselves in the cryptocurrency market, guys, we have a long way to go. We have a lot of room to move, especially with cryptocurrencies like XRP that the big fund managers have been watching and looking at for a long, long time now. Lastly, I do want to say prayers go out to Donald Trump. There was another attempted assassination here today. I hear the guy had an AK-47. They have him in custody. I know that Kamala Harris also put something out on X stating, glad that he's safe. Look, this is the environment we're living in, guys. We have very few limited options to move ourselves forward financially as we're seeing the markets being suppressed, right? We're seeing the people at the top control. We finally have an opportunity to be an emerging market and gain that financial freedom, gain that financial success. And I believe many will do it with this particular token, XRP. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below, guys. See you all in the next one.